Well, hello there, YouTube. I hope this GoPro works good, because this is kind of an impromptu side mount on my shop helmet. But I may regret this in the worst way, because it's 43 degrees out there and it gets rapidly cold as I go north. But I'm taking this bad boy home. Oh yeah. I hope this little bobbed off windshield doesn't bite me in the butt here. This is one of my old mics that I think didn't work very well, so am I forgetting anything? So I may this may be a bad deal all around. Oh, I don't have any sunglasses or nothing. Follow old Flash Gordon out the building here. He's probably going to throw rocks at me. I better slow down. Oh yeah, what an idiot. You meathead with sand tires on there to boot. So anyway, today is January the 22nd, and this is day one on the 2015 Spyder demo. I love that shield. I hope this thing works, because that is so freaking cool. Can I just honk at me? Oh yeah. It's weird to, it looks like a black bike when you're sitting on it, but then you look through the mirror and you see red saddlebags. Oh, wait a minute. Driver lesson 101, get your mirror set before you go. I failed to do that. I'm already in trouble. So it looked like I was going to get a break in the weather. And the tabs I was telling you about, they were long here. They were just, they got sent to our Longview store. So we just had to go to Longview to pick them up. They got sent to Pro Caliber, just not the Vancouver Pro Caliber. So that's all cool. I've got a legal demo tag on it. Yeah, that shield, I'm actually hearing some wind noise for the first time on a Spyder through the helmet. Of course, this is an old clunker shoey helmet, so actually it was a pretty high-end helmet at the time, but oh yeah, it feels good to be on the Spyder again. I'm gonna beat you. You're just going too damn slow. Oh yeah. Look at that trip meter, 0.0. How can that possibly be? I've had to, oh, you know what? It's paused. I was gonna say, how could it be possible? Get out of traffic here and we'll, yeah, everything's paused here. There we are. We get into trip A. Oh, I love the torque of these triples. Man, I love the shield. See how much it works when it goes up. Wow, that takes off a surprising amount. I brought the I threw the vintage shield that I had on the last demo, which is a small one. It's like 3 inches shorter than a stock shield, and I forget how many inches skinnier. But even back then I'm gonna let you go. Come on, girl. Anyway, I like the smaller shields. I like seeing over them. And this is, I mean, this is literally like riding my iron. I don't know if the camera reveals that, but it's just like open. It's just like a little kicker shield sitting up in front of me. Wow, not only did it stop raining, there's lots of blue skies out here. This is awesome. Really, really cool. Wow. So it'd be real interesting to see how the audio comes across on this thing, because there is noticeably wind hitting the helmet. I mean, quite a bit actually. It's not a push. It's hitting about the top of my shield, but I hear it. And this is not a very quiet helmet, so this may be grossly exaggerated. Hopefully the wind's not making it to the mic and ruining this. But anyway, I'm very, very, very excited to be taking the Spyder home. And I will be driving it back and forth to work. Of course, you know, people will want to ride it too, so even if I don't feel like riding it, I'll have to ride it to work at times. I swear this 15 seat is a stiffer seat. They must have changed something on it. I mean, it is noticeably a different seat. I mean, the cupping and everything kind of feels the same, but the foam is denser, which should make it quite a bit more comfortable. Which defies all logic, but you'd think something soft and comfortable would be more comfortable, but initially, yes, long-term soft is not comfortable. That being said, that 14, I didn't have any problems with it, other than you know, it being a little soft created heat issues, where your butt just got, you know, cheeks of your butt got hot, and the back of your legs, because you kind of sink into it like a pillow top. What do they call that? A pillow top mattress. They feel all nice and soft when you sit on them, but they will cook you at night. I had one of those once. God, this is fan-freaking-tastic. And that shield has just enough kick over that there's like I mean, just a little bit of, I feel buffeting a little bit on the top of my shoulders, kind of coming from the sides, rolling off the sides. And just enough wind hitting the helmet that you getting that real experience of actually riding a motorcycle down the road. Three-wheeled motorcycle as it may be, but nonetheless, I'm out in the open air and enjoying a ride. Wow, this is the first ride to or from work I've done, and you know what? I think the last ride I did to work was when I brought the last demo to work. Now, how fitting is that? My last ride to work on a bike, it was left there, and now I'm coming home from work without riding anything there. Kelly took the cage home, and I'm taking the Spyder. But I didn't hook up my remote. The trunk still has the fancy carpet stuff on the inside, and I know from experience my camera bag won't fit in. Well, it does. It fits in, but when I pull it out, it pulls all the carpet out. So I will take the carpet out, neatly stash it somewhere at home, to be returned on its final ride to work whenever that happens. Well, hello there, YouTube. I'm gonna take some back roads here. Well, that wind noise is quite loud on this helmet. I must be facing the wind now or something. Let's see what she sounds like. Old natural. That's just raw air hitting you now. Whee! Whew. Gotta stay behind the shield with this. Man! I'm wearing the shop coat. Same coat I was wearing when I rode that fat boy. Oh, come on now. I don't want the roads to get wet. Get the shiny new Spyder all dirty here. But I was there were some clear spots in the think sunset, well, sunset's a few minutes away, but it's behind the clouds and behind the mountains. It's kind of dark looking out here now. I didn't stop and switch the camera over to 60 frames per second, because the light was fleeting, and I'm cold and I'm kind of settled in. I was up until I stood up. Oh, look at that! Well, the trees got blown over. It must have been in a windstorm. It looks like it's just damp. Hopefully that's not enough to kick anything up. Oh, this is kind of damp. I wanted to stop up here and take a picture, but it's gonna be too dark now. Hey, I was just bombing down this road yesterday. So if I end up, if there's anything worthy of this, oh, look at that mud in the road too. Anything worthy of this video, I have 2 more motovlogs that are already up, been named and everything, that are on YouTube. I just haven't turned them public yet. Oh yeah, it's good and damp back here. Oh, don't get my Spyder all dirty. Oh yeah, I see it dripping off the back of the fender. That means it's creating a dust of crap going up the back of the saddle or the rear trunk. It's kind of a bummer, huh? Oh yeah. She's getting wet right out of the gate, but such is life. The worst thing is it swirls around up around the swing arm and the back wheel, and that, I mean, it cleans off fine, but it's kind of a pain in the butt to clean. You don't exactly just throw this thing up on a bike stand and give her a good wipe down. You gotta do some crawling around old-fashioned style with one of these. You know, it's wet enough back here. It's almost as if a rain cloud has passed through. You never know around here. There can be 0 chance of rain, and you can dip underneath the worst rain cloud ever and wipe you out. Yeah, this is way too dark to take a picture. I was thinking a picture with the fields in the background or something. It'd be pretty grainy. I guess I could use my iPhone. That handles low light real well. The skies are kind of pretty behind me. I wonder if I can pull. Yeah, the skies are real nice behind me. Oh, but it's all mud. Let's see if we can slip in here right quick. Get ourselves a little photo op here right quick. If I can get those clouds to show up in here. Ah, my phone was backwards in my case. Upside down anyway. Yeah, that's awfully dark. Maybe the HDR. I think I have it on auto HDR. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty tough picture to take right there. Yeah, that's pretty much no good, huh? Get that HDR to kick in again. Well, bounce in there. I have to do some cropping with this. Oh man, that is one gorgeous Spyder. Son of a gun. Wow. That sucker is beautiful. I put my the adjustable wings that I had on the other demo. I put those on already. They are chrome. Doesn't meet the satin color of this thing. Oh yeah. You know, the nice dusting of junk it got on it. Kind of swirls around back here, and it's got a vacuum. So I'll have to clean that off very carefully. Get that belt riding on there, perfect. Oh, you can smell the new just rolling off of her. I was telling Kelly yesterday I have to make sure I have clean pants when I ride this thing. I'd probably turn that red stitching not so red after a while, huh? Well, I don't know if those pictures come out, but you never know about those things. I've got an app where I can shoot super high quality and try to push it. It's they call it RAW, but it's like it saves it as a TIFF file. But there's a lot of meat, a tremendous amount of detail. It's amazing the pictures you can take with an iPhone. That always just shocks me when you get back and look at those things. God, it feels good to ride this thing, one of these things again. Especially this one. She is so pretty. I know this is probably not everybody's cup of tea, but one of the things I was thinking about when I was going down the freeway is with this bobbed off shield, it has the it doesn't seem like it's a big touring bike. It gives you the feeling of if you guys know what the Honda Goldwing F6B is, it gives me that feeling. These roads are soaking wet. This really is a bummer. The old cow's going, what are you guys doing? Look at all the pigs running around out there. See that? You are out in the farm country. Pigs randomly roaming down the road. Oh no. My nice little spirited ride home is about to be destroyed. There's some old farmer cruising down the road in his pick-em-up truck. If I get too close to him, he's going to kick up crap at me. Well, I'm not in super view too, so you guys, because it picked up too much of the side of the helmet. So it's cloudy. There'll be no mountains to point out. You would have a better chance of seeing them if we did. Rainier's right out there, but she is nowhere to be seen. She's hidden in the clouds. Come on, guy, don't drive that thing off the road and kick a bunch of crap at me here. Old Farmer John. I may be a D-bag here and just blast this guy off here if I get a straightaway. Or a passing lane. I won't do him on a non-passing thing. There's one right here. Can I see far enough ahead of you? Yeah, I can see another one. Watch that be some kind of a sheriff or something. Oh, man. I'm thinking about the bike so much I can't think about anything to vlog. I'm just kind of taking you guys along for the ride. We're like, oh, there's no stories, there's no nothing. I'm just giddy as a young kid at Christmas morning. Kind of bums me out. I got to clean it off right away, and it's black, so got to be ever so careful. And it's not a flat black. She's a polished black, so she'll show all kinds of swirls. I mean, it'll show the sins. So I got to be very gentle with it. I love the old gal for at least the next however many months. How many months did I have that last one? It's like when the first part of February. Yeah, somewhere in there. Maybe it was in January. Yeah, it was about this same time last year, I think. Then I turned it in October because it looked like it was going to rain with no wind. And I thought, I am not gonna. I got that thing so cleaned up, there's no way I'm going to drive that thing to work in the rain. So, I don't know, I'll have to look at my video. I think I posted that the night that I drove it home, or the day that I drove it home. I posted it that night, so it probably showed it the next morning with my incredibly slow internet service. I'll tell you one thing, the scoop that blows the air up on the shield without the GoPro being mounted to the front, that actually works. And as soon as I get any movement whatsoever, the fogging immediately disappears on it. So my other Shoei helmet, the one I was riding yesterday on the DR, I didn't recoat with that Scott anti-fog chemical stuff, and man, that thing, I've never had that shield fog so bad. And then it was almost like it's almost like my helmet was exposed to some dusty area, and that the anti-fog put like an oily film on it, and the dust stuck to it. I mean, right away, as soon as I pulled the shield down, I got it's all just nasty looking. I'm like, oh great. And it wasn't any fog because I had the shield up. It wasn't until I hit the highway out here. But anyway, I don't know what to think about that. I don't know if I need to keep applying it, but I cleaned it. I used this, I normally use it's a Yamaha polish that does a really good job. It's by no means anti-fog, but I got it nice and clean. I was going to look at the weather today, and if it looked like there was a chance I could drive this thing home, I was going to bring all my riding gear. But when it was time to go to work, I had never looked. I go, you know, it's wet and foggy out here. I thought, it'll never be nice enough today. Of course, now I'm not getting rained on, but the road's wet, so it's making a disaster out of the Spyder. Yeah, you ought to see all the water coming off of that. You might be able to see this one. All the water coming off that fender. So that swing arm and back wheel, and well, you seen the back of it. If the camera picked that up, it was kind of dark. It's kind of dark now. But anyway, this wasn't much of a vlog. I just turned the camera on while I was riding the thing home. I'm thinking more about the Spyder and how giddy I am than doing any kind of vlogging. So I'm sorry to drag you guys along and bore you to death. So on that, I'm going to sign out. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Hit that thumbs up. That's always a good thing. If you like it, of course. And thanks for watching and commenting. We'll talk at you later. Bye-bye now.